Today I'm making pork chops osso bucco. Osso bucco is a dish that hails from Milan, Italy. That's in the north, and so their flavors are a little bit different than you're usually used to. There's going to be rosemary and sage, white wine, tomatoes. It's just a fabulous dish. It's usually made with a veal shank, but they're kind of hard to find and they're really expensive. You could also make this with a lamb shank if you'd like. So please enjoy the video. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, I would love it. Please do. You'll find the ingredients listed below in the description box and also the full recipe on My Italian Kitchen by Chef Diane Mantica on Facebook. Have a great day and ciao. What I'm making now is called a soffritto in Italian. That's a starter where you use an onion, celery, and carrots. You see this quite often in soups and stews in Italy, and it makes all the difference in the world with the flavor that comes out. Learning to cut an onion is really important. You'll be doing this with so many recipes in your lifetime. It really helps if you know how to do one the right way. Try and cut all of your onions and your celery and your carrots at about the same size so they cook evenly. The soffritto is small. It's probably about a ½ inch cut. It shouldn't be in large chunky pieces. Although I'm using about 8 or so garlic cloves, it isn't that garlicky at the end after it's been cooked. You're going to want to pat dry your pork chops on both sides. This way, they're going to brown really evenly once they hit the olive oil. Make sure to pre-season your pork chops before you cook them. Add some salt and pepper and do both sides. This will really build some extra flavor. Sea salt or kosher salt is the way to go. It doesn't have iodine, it's pure, and the flavor is awesome. Sea salt is a little bit stronger, so just be a little careful with it. Make sure to saute your veggies ahead of time. You want to have those onions nice and caramelized, and then you want to add the garlic. Then you remove them from the pan and add the meat so you can brown it properly. Addition of salt helps sweat your onions, and it gives them great flavor. To get rosemary needles off of the stem, just pull them backwards and you see they come right off. A good quality canned tomato is so important in all of your Italian cooking. Make sure it's the best that you can get. Wait until your onions are really soft in your mixture, then add your garlic. If you put that in too soon, it might burn. You'll only have to cook your garlic for about 1 minute. Now it's time to remove your soffritto from the pan. Try and keep a little bit of the olive oil in there. The pork chops are going to need it. You're just really going to want to brown your pork chops. You're not cooking them all the way through. They're going to cook for at least 2 hours in the sauce. They should brown up really fast on your medium-high heat. They don't have to be perfect. Just a little bit of flavor will be added with that browning. It's time to add our soffritto back into the pan, and then we're going to add our herbs, and then our tomatoes, our wine, and our broth, and mix that all up. I couldn't find any sage today, so I used whole thyme instead, and it worked out great. White wine is used a lot in cooking in northern Italy, but you can use red wine if that's what you've got. It's still going to taste great. I do try and use dry white wine when I'm cooking, and the same with red. It just shouldn't have a sweetness to it. Either beef or chicken stock works well in this dish. Now you're just going to mix all of your ingredients together right in the pan. I'm bringing my Osso Bucco to a quick boil, so turn your heat to high. You just want to really get it going before you turn it down on low and put the lid on and finish cooking it. I knew my pork chops Osso Bucco were done after about 2 hours of cooking, when the pork started to pull away from the bone just a little bit. I like to add my parsley right at the end when I turn the heat off, and it really gives it a fresher flavor rather than cooking it for a long time. I hope to see you again soon for my next great Italian recipe.